Hi everybody, and thank you so much to Imogen for organising this conference, which is amazing, and for inviting me to talk to you. I'm going to talk about the importance of Cancer Research UK. I was explaining to somebody that I actually work for Cancer Research UK as a senior nurse for research and engagement, and I'm based in Oxford. I'm also embedded in the early phase clinical trials unit, where I've worked for the last 10 years. It's part of my role as well, covers engagement for the activities that Oxford University are involved in. So it's quite a big remit. And this is quite a broad overview of cancer research that goes on. Fundamentally, my knowledge is from my base in Oxford. So an overview initially, the burden of cancer. The figures are quite staggering, really, and this is all cancers, by the way. More than 330,000 people, you can see the figures, are diagnosed with cancer each year. And it's expected to rise. That is to do with ageing. More than I think it's actually 1 in 2 now that they think will get cancer in their lifetime, but that is because of the ageing population. And currently around 2 million people living with a cancer diagnosis in the UK. Now, I think that that's an interesting statement because it's living with a cancer diagnosis, as many of you are. And it's increasingly the case that people's treatments across many different tumour types are helping them to live longer and increasingly better, actually, with less side effects. So it is the 3rd biggest killer in the UK. In 2012, there was still over 160,000 people dying every year from cancer. But of course, there's hope. Cancer survival rates have doubled, and that is as a direct result of research. So just talking now about melanoma, that's a lot of people being diagnosed every year, and that's probably just the tip of the iceberg because there'll be an awful lot of people who have got melanoma and don't know. And that's how many people died. These figures are a little bit old, but I couldn't find more recent ones, so apologies for that. And as with other different types of cancer, the survival rates are improving and again have doubled in the last 40 years. So is prevention better than cure? Well, I'm sure most of you would agree that that is true. We know that melanoma is linked to sun exposure. And I was talking to the lady who's managing the programme to get the children aware of taking care in the sun, and all the promotional stuff that we do and that I do as part of Cancer Research UK. I mean, it's difficult to. You can target the population through advertising on the television, through campaigns that you run through the shops, for example, which are widely, they're everywhere. But it's difficult to get